Welcome to episode 3 of Words Often Confused. There, and there. Let's get started. The first there, T-H-E-I-R, is a possessive pronoun, sometimes called an adjective. Possessive pronouns mean that it's always paired with a noun, telling more information about that noun. Let's look at an example. Their shoes are all by the door. There tells you more specifically whose shoes we are referring to. The second there, T-H-E-R-E, is an adverb. An adverb means that this word always modifies a verb, adjective, or another adverb. Let's look at an example. The paperwork you need is located there. There, in this case, modifies the verb is located and tells you where the item is located. Sometimes there can be placed in what looks like the subject, but it is never the subject. Here's an example. There is the paperwork. It's nearly the same sentence as the first one, just flipped around slightly. Paperwork would still be the subject of the second sentence like it is in the first sentence. There, T-H-E-Y''re, is a contraction of the pronoun they and the verb are. Let's look at an example. They're on the way to the restaurant. Each time you see this contraction, you can actually read it as two different words to check to make sure you have the correct one. They are on the way to the restaurant. Good. Now let's look at some examples and see if we can select the correct ones. In the 5 sentences below, let's start with number 1. Ian and Ivan called to let us know they're coming for dinner. Which there is appropriate in this sentence? Ready? If you guessed contraction, you're correct. Ian and Ivan called to let us know they are coming for dinner. Sentence number 2. According to the map, there is treasure buried on the X. Which there is appropriate for this sentence? Ready? If you guessed an adverb, you're correct. According to the map, there is treasure buried on the X. This is another situation where there appears to be the subject of the sentence, but it is not. Treasure is the subject of the sentence. And there is where the treasure is located. Sentence number 3. I want to see the look on their faces. Which there is appropriate for this sentence? Ready? If you guessed the possessive pronoun, you're correct. I want to see the look on their faces. Whose faces? Their faces. Sentence number 4. Years ago, there weren't TVs. Which there is appropriate for this sentence? Ready? If you guessed adverb, you're correct. Years ago, there weren't TVs. This is another example of a there acting as the subject of the sentence. In this sentence, TVs continues to be the subject of the sentence. Sentence number 5. Do they know where they're going? Which there is appropriate for this sentence? Ready? If you guessed a contraction, you're correct. Do they know where they are going? Good job. Join me next time on Words Often Confused when we talk about to, and to.